Welcome back. You're watching Live Fit Magazine. I'm Phoebe Chongchua. We are at the San Diego International Wine Show. Woohoo! Fun time.
It is.
Yeah, Hillarie Larson joins me, and she's a certified specialist of wine.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly does a certified specialist do?
Well, the Certified Specialist of Wine is a title that, a certification that you get through the Society of Wine Educators. So it's more an educational teaching, writing, and information kind of bent to the wine education field, whereas the Court of Master Sommelier, which you hear so much about, and that famous movie Somm, that is more wine and service. So people who work in restaurants, our wine merchants, have our wine directors, things like that.
And I'm going to pull you in just a little bit more here. There we go.
Right.
We're getting a good
One
crowd
getting
behind us.
cozy.
Yeah. So you're talking at, is it 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock, yes.
3 o'clock. So if you are not here, you can head down. You can still pick up tickets, about $65 to get in at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. It's getting pretty packed, so make sure you get in your car and head this way right away. Now, at 3 o'clock, tell me about your seminar. What will they learn?
Well, my seminar is called There's No Place Like Rhone, and basically I'm going to be talking about the wonderful Rhone Valley of France, the growing area, the northern Rhone, the southern Rhone, how they differ, what kind of grapes they grow, because we always hear, oh, Rhone varietals, especially here in California. You know, we may have heard of the Rhone Rangers,
Yes.
group of winemakers and wineries that really build their whole portfolio around Rhone varietals. So a lot of people don't know what a Rhone varietal is, and I plan to conquer that little dilemma.
Very good. What would you say is the most important bit of information that people should have when they are trying to decide on a wine? They go into the store. I mean, for me, for instance, you're in the store and there's just so many different choices. What's like a little nugget of information that you can impart so people can make a smarter and a better choice?
Well, I think you have to empower yourself with a bit of knowledge. And if you are used to drinking California wines, you always know what's in the bottle because the name of the grape varietal is right there on the label. Zinfandel, Cabernet Sauvignon,
Right.
Syrah. So let's say you enjoy Syrah. Well, Syrah actually comes from the Rhone area of France. So learn a little bit about the Rhone. Then you'll know that you can try wines that say Côte Rôtie or Côte de Rhone Village, and they're going to contain Syrah. And that way it'll know there's going to be a little bit of something familiar, but because it comes from a different part of the world, in different soils, in different climate, as we call it terroir, it's going to be a little bit different in style. And also, go with what you like. Don't go with what some wine publication tells you should like. Just go and try. An event like this is perfect.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to ask you to critique anything. Spitting is perfectly acceptable. So if the wine isn't quite up your alley, they don't know if you're spitting it out because you're trying to keep your alcohol consumption down, or if it's really not your cup of tea. So, you know, it's a really good way to expand your palate.
I do a lot of that dumping actually,
You have
because I really just want to get a taste of it. I want to learn a little bit more, you know, about the beautiful wine and what I like, because so often I find that my palate, it's very difficult for me to find a wine that I really like. I think that I like maybe less alcohol in the wine. I don't like it to be acidic. And some people kind of like, I don't know if it's best to describe it as that bite.
Yeah, a lot of time when people use that word bite, they're talking about the acidity from the wine. And acidity is very important. Grapes are acidic by nature, and acidity is that refreshing quality in the wine. If a wine doesn't have that balance of acidity, it's what we call flabby. It's just sort of, you know, it doesn't have that liveliness, that refreshing, thirst-quenching quality that makes wines such a great companion to food. So acidity is good. You don't want to have that kind of acid
Now
reflux
it's
thing, no.
burning, right?
If it's burning and it feels like you need something for acid reflux, it's not really the acidity of the wine. It's just a badly made
That's
wine.
no
Yeah.
good. All right.
Don't blame the grape.
Now, of course, there are wine connoisseurs here who know all about it. But let's talk about, when you're looking at the wine, what are you really, and people twirling it around like this, what are you really looking for in the wine? What should you be seeing?
Well, actually, wine tasting is, we call it the 5 S's of wine. And the first one, you're quite right, Phoebe, is sight. And when you look at the wine, you want it to be appealing. It's really kind of common sense. You don't want to see anything doing the backstroke in there. You don't want something cloudy or anything in there that shouldn't be. It should be appealing and a nice color, nice and clear if it's a white, nice and bubbly if it's a sparkling wine like this. And then the next one is swirl. And you see people swirling, and sometimes it can look a little snotty,
Yeah.
But the reason we do that is when you swirl the wine, it releases the alcohol, and the alcohol carries up the esters or the scent molecules so that you can get all the beautiful aromas out of the wine. Because the third S, smell, that is the most important part of wine to me. Because that's where most of our memories attached to our sense of smell go together, and it's a fantastic part of the wine tasting experience. And then there's sip, and either spit or sip, whichever you're doing.
Well, cheers. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You being here, Hillarie. And make sure you head out to the San Diego International Wine Show. It's going on all day today till 5 o'clock. Hillarie is speaking at 3 o'clock. We also have a chef coming out, Pablo. At 2 o'clock. Oh, right, 2 o'clock. We'll have another seminar. That's Lisa Redwine. No, can't beat that name, right? An advanced sommelier, Lisa Redwine, speaking at 2. 3 o'clock is Hillarie, and 4 o'clock is Chef Pablo. So, cheers. See you at the San Diego
everybody.
International Wine Show.
Yes. Cheers.